Hello everyone, it's Anna. This is my preview video for my live auction and buy it now sale that'll take place tomorrow evening. I will be on at 9 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, Wednesday, December the 14th. I'm on 1 hour later. I'll be attending my daughter's band performance. They're having a Christmas concert tomorrow evening that I must attend. But this is a majority of the jewelry that I will have. There may be other jewelry as well. Some of the Victorian and Art Nouveau jewelry is new to me, so I will be researching it further before I sell it, so that will not be pre-sold. But there are some items here that I will pre-sell. If you're interested, you may contact me at vintagejewelrygalore@yahoo.com. My email is always down in the description section underneath my videos, as well as my sales schedule and my some other information. Okay, let me get started. This isn't for sale, but I believe this is $14K. I did the asset testing on it. I'm going to take it today, and I'm going to have it tested to see if it actually is. But it's 32 grams. If it is, I will scrap it most likely because I need the money to get some money. And I've been to put in my savings. I've been spending a lot. You know, it's Christmas time. Okay, so yeah, I do believe it is. I did the acid test. I did the dipping and so forth, and it's not like burning up green acid bubble or anything like that. And it tests 14K, and the line stays. It was there for hours. Anyways, so I'm going to take that today and get it with the little box. It has engraved with somebody's name in it too. I'm going to take it with a box of gold jewelry I have over here that's scrap. Okay, so these are some of the pieces. Let me show you these first. Look how fabulous this stick pin is. It had a bottom one that's screwed on. I will look and see if I have one that can be used in its place. But, and I have to test and look at these things. This one has verdigris on it, so I know there's brass. It could have a gold splash over it, but I cleaned some of it, and I'll clean it again. I'm being very careful. I don't want to damage the vintage rhinestones, you know, while I'm cleaning it with vinegar, but I will Q-tip it a little more and then wash it carefully. But it's nice. There's the back, and there's... the top looks like a flower. I didn't see any markings or anything on it. Let me hold it still. Look, it's pretty. Little stick pin. I have a huge hat pin. Oops, look at this. This is Victorian, I believe. It's definitely antique. Look, those are glass. Like turquoise glass. Color glass. Cool. I didn't test this. It may be gold plated, gold filled. I will. I didn't do it yet. Sorry, I got some yellow on my finger testing that bracelet. It like ran on me when I was testing it. I had it on this hand because that's what I was using. It just so happens like it sometimes. Pretty cool though. It's long. This is like ruler size. Definitely a hat pin. No question about that. I'd shown this before. I had some input in my chat and I researched it some more. This is glass. This is not jet. I mean, look at it's glass and it's antique. It's signed sterling. It's a size 5.5 ring. You see it. I showed it before. Look at it. It looks like a pillow, like sitting in there. All right. There's the back. It's signed sterling on the inside, and like I said, it's a size 5.5. Almost fits me. All right, not quite. All right, it's. I thought it was cool. This is again, I have to research some of these things because I'm not 100% familiar with it. I am learning though, and been around it and a little bit trying to learn. That's why I keep buying it. This is, it looks like a book chain to me, bracelet. But anyways, this is Art Nouveau. She's beautiful. Bracelet, and it looks a little small. Not extremely small, though. I think it's probably would fit an average wrist. I do have the Victorian one that's sitting there with the flowers. I don't think you could be over like a 6.5 to wear it. I'll show you how it fits me. I'm a 6 in one line. I don't know what you consider that. It's not quite a 6. I guess that might be a 6 and an 8. This one is a 7. This is 7 inches actually. So And look, I have some room on it. It's measuring 7. It's probably a little bigger because these are curved in, but it measures 7 inches. She's lovely. See, she has like, I don't know, it looks like wind blowing behind her. Her hair's pulled up. she's not a ponytail girl. This is, I believe this is Art Nouveau. I'm still researching it, like I said. It's beautiful, though. It's a fold-over clasp. It's very nice. There's that. Pin that ring. This is jade. And it's gold filled. It's marked gold filled up here on the clasp. I did not test it. I'm going to trust them on it. Gold filled's not as easy to test. I don't want to damage the bracelet. It's beautiful. It's jade. These are this is some of the bracelets. This is the one that's tiny, pretty small. Look, this is I believe this is Victorian. Look at the pretty roses on it. And look, it's small. I think you have to be like a 6. It has a safety chain on it as well. I believe you have to be not much over a 6 inch. I'm right at 6 inch, one line over when I measured today. I taped the thing on my arm and went around, and it was like one line over to 6. So I guess I could call myself a 6 1/8. So I don't think comfortably, I think you have to be a 6 or 6 1/4 inches at the most to fit this. It's tiny. It's beautiful. The original safety chain is attached. Look, it's well made too. There's like these things are like built right, soldered right on it. You can't even tell. But there's the clasp. Okay, that wasn't necessary. Now I knotted up the safety chain. All right, there it is. I'll have to do that afterwards. It's pretty. It's very dainty. It's tiny. These are sweetheart bracelets. This one, I still researching. It's like I said, gold filled. This one is, I believe, is Victorian sweetheart bracelet. They're like expandable. One of those. This one's signed patent in here. It's signed patented, and it has like something. It looks like a T or a hook. Let me see if I can show it to you. Don't mind the yellow on my hand. Like I said, when I was testing that, I accidentally dripped over when I was testing a gold bracelet. There it is. If you see it, don't mind it. It says patented. I am careful. I try to be. And there's something at the end. I'm not even showing it. Wow, I thought I was there. Hold on. Okay, I don't know. It looks like a T or maybe a fish, like an anchor or something. But that's that one. I'm still looking and researching them. This is Victorian, I believe, gold filled on that one. And this one, I believe, is 1930s, 1940s. This is signed Co-Star, made in the USA. And I need to clean it up a little bit. See if I can clean it up. If that cleans up at all. I think this one may be gold plated. I'm not sure. If it's gold filled, I should be able to clean that pretty effectively. If it's not, and if it's not gold filled, then if it's gold plated, there's not a whole lot I could do for it. But I'll clean this one up a little bit too. I didn't clean them yet. I will. I cleaned some of the stuff, but this one's signed Co-Star. I believe this is 1930s, 1940s. I'm still looking at it. It's a stretch. And I think it's gold filled. It said when I was reading online, but I'm not convinced it is. I have these. These were advertised as jet when I bought them. I'm up in the air on it. Still reading. Trying to look. I scratched it. No black. But anyways, Whitby jet possibly. I don't know. Or glass. Probably glass. This one is signed Austria. Made Austria back there. Anyways, I'll look at them further. I'll probably sell them as glass. That's probably what they are. That's a beautiful, like, memory one. And this one, like I said, it's pretty nice. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't show them and say that, but it is what it is. I said it, so it's already been said. I'm not really doing a video. Joking. Look at this one. Now, I feel like this is, I'm looking at this still. I feel like this is, look at it. Look at the construction. Everything's well wired on. Like the pieces, like this is kind of one piece. It's joined and wired onto this. Very well wired, not a mess. But then it's covered with the capping. This looks very old to me. This looks 30s. I don't know. I'm wondering if it's not Haskell. Would anybody know? Natural looking elements. That's glass, I believe, though. And brass, I think. But there's the back. The cap over it. That would be prior to the war. I know that by reading the book. 30s. Maybe the early 40s, because, you know, we didn't join the war till, what, 1945? Okay. It's nice. I could be off on it, honestly. The history thing there, but somewhere around there. Early 40s or 30s on this one, I think. I mean, I think it's a Haskell, but I don't know for certain. It needs cleaned up a little bit. I didn't clean this one, really. I just wiped these off. It's nice, so look how everything's, like, wired on there. And these glass elements in the brass. And it's a beautiful flower brooch. And the back looks, according, I have the book and I've been looking at, the back looks right, you know, it doesn't have like that weird texture that some of them that aren't have on it. This looks right. But I don't know. If anybody knows, shoot out. Go ahead, you ladies that know. I'd appreciate your input. This is quite beautiful. Look. These are glass. I don't think they're coral. This one's like a celluloid in the center. I don't think those are coral, although I'll test them and look at them closer, and I want to clean it too. These need wiped out, but carefully, because I don't know how they're applied. And I don't want to, like, make them come off, so I'm going to clean it very carefully. I believe this one is splashed with gold. And I think it's probably brass underneath. I didn't test it, but I will clean it a little bit, wipe it up. I don't believe that doesn't look like it's, like, sterling or anything under there, you know what I mean? You can kind of tell. But it does look like it has a gold on it. Like a gold splash. Whatever, what do they call that? I'm not going to worry about now. Has some gold over it, I believe. Needs cleaned up. Carefully, you know, if it's gold plated, it'll come off depending on what you clean it with, so you have to do it very gently. Very nice, though. I think it's lovely. Is that fancy enough to be a Niger? Probably not, right? Am I pronouncing that name right? That's another question. There's that. This is a little cute little replique. This is a little perfume bottle. It's just adorable. It came Raphael Paris replique. I think it's how you pronounce it. Replique. A little tiny perfume bottle. Look at that. Like it unscrews. There's a little tab on the top. And there may have been something else connected to it. I don't know, but I don't think so. Look how small it is. It has a little R up there. And it's adorable. It's glass and its lid screws off and on. Adorable little thing. This is beautiful, I think. Here's the back. Here's the front. There's some molded glass here. They're Nivette's, molded Nivette glass. And then we have A, B. I know this is dating after 55 or 58, whatever that date is. And it's beautiful. It's red and a smoky, like, not quite topaz, but like a grayish, shiny rhinestones. And clear red. You see clear red glass rhinestones. It's pretty. I think it's beautiful. This is 50s or 60s, right? That's what I would guess. You don't have to agree with me. It's layered. I don't expect people to say, yeah, you're right. But that's what I think. That's what I'm saying. This is beautiful. I'm up in the air on this one. Look, this is fantastic. It is pronged, as you can see, going around. But the pearls are amazing. The faux pearls, look at them. And so is the pink. Look how it's pronged. Here's the back. It's got 2 layers back there of that. Like, look. It's like doubled this. And then you look at the pearls are glass, I believe. Faux pearls, obviously. Beautiful, though. Kind of looks like a heart in a way. I don't know how to get that yellow off my fingers. I'm going to try peroxide. It's pretty terrible. Beautiful. It's about 2 inches. This is a fabulous brooch. Those are glass faux pearls. They almost look real. It's layered. This is lovely. Look at this clustering going on. You look underneath the leaves, you've got a rhinestone for when the light shines on it, like slightly, ever so hiding underneath the leaves. The details are beautiful on this. These are like little strawberries on here. Can you see that? Let me enlarge it, okay. It's beautiful. Look at that. Underneath there, you've got a lovely, look at the pronging on it. This is a fantastic brooch. I don't know who it is because it's unsigned. This is something I'm researching. I'm pretty certain it'll come to the sale. I want to figure out who it is, so if I can, if anybody knows, shoot it out at me. Look how beautiful that is. It's lovelily made. Oh, I just dropped it. Hopefully it's okay. It's clustered. You know what I mean by that? Like you look under here and you have some pearls hiding like away. Just, it's so well made. And under there as well. And then rhinestones underneath the leaves. It's beautiful. So when the light shines on it, you're seeing things maybe. And everything's fully pronged. Maybe seeing things that you didn't know were there. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It is something I want to research further. But I think I'll be selling it. I just would love to know who it is. I have this. This looks Austria from the front. You know, it has that look of beautiful Austria. Austrian elements. And there's the back of it. It's one of the, like, layered ones that look like they unscrew, but they don't. They're connected. But I say they look like they're screwed together because they kind of do. I've actually had a brooch that was an pair of earrings that were screwed together. Like, you could unscrew them. I'd done it when I was looking at it. I was like, oh, this looks loose. And it screwed right back on. And I noticed that's what they did. But I don't know if this one does. I didn't try unscrewing it. I think it's just probably attached securely on there. It's beautiful, though. It's nice. Okay, that's enough of that. Let me move on. This is beautiful. I cleaned this one up a little bit. Now, I have to test this. I don't know if it's like gold filled or whatever's going on with it. Because underneath it definitely has a gold washing. You see that? It's beautiful, though. It is a C clasp. It's vintage, possibly. I think it may be antique. I have to look at it closer, make sure it's not like reproduction or anything. But it's really well made. It's attached like this is one piece folded, like not quite really one piece, but look, it is soldered there. And then it comes around and they have it attached there. There's the back again. Okay, I don't know exactly how old it is. I'm looking at it to see. Come as close to as possible as I can. That's all I can do. This is pretty nice. That's mother of pearl. This looks Art Deco to me. It's a very nice piece of mother of pearl there. And that's a clear rhinestone. And there's the back. It has a fold over clasp, like a, spinner. What do you call that? It has a regular modern clasp. But this is Art Deco, I believe. It has the look. I didn't test it either. I need to see if, a lot of it's gold filled according to the lot. And this lot, I have a beautiful necklace back here too. Let me show this. This is modern. I just bought this. It is onyx. I tested it. On a gem tester, it's going well above glass. So this is a signed Mexico, sterling silver, and onyx carved face brooch. It's about 2 inches. There you go, see them. Cool. Try not to move too much. This is a sign. This is a, it is LLSHETIMA, Shatima. That's Native American. I'd seen an eagle squash blossom he made that was amazing. This is turquoise and rhinestones. not rhinestone, turquoise and sterling. I'm sorry, it's a small one. That needs to come off. I haven't removed it yet. This is about an inch total length. It's small. Here's his signature if you want to see it. You can look that up. I mean, this is a small one. It's definitely not the Eagle Squash Blossom, but Eagle Dancer it was. But it's nice still. This is vintage. That's painted on there, on the porcelain, and it's like vintage to antique. Needs cleaned. It has the C clasp. And that's painted on there. You can see the lines. Okay, so that's that. These, I'm going to bring these. I already showed them. These are beautiful rice pearls, natural pearls. Trifari. These are Napier gold plated. I'll test them to make sure they're not real. I don't know. They did have gold. I don't see markings. I'll look at them better. But they are to flip screwbacks. And I think they're flip. Yeah, like clip screwbacks. And crystals. And these are real pearls. And they're Napier. I have to look at it a little bit better. This is a Carolyn Pollock rhodochrosite, if I pronounced that right, mixed metal sterling brass and copper on this one, and it's signed underneath. I showed it in my preview video. I'll show it once the day of the sale. You can find this one. It's on. I've seen this online. I was able to locate this easily. See, it says brass, copper, 925, and there's the CP down there, Carolyn Pollock. I hope I'm not running out of time. I have to go over and I have to babysit for a dentist appointment today for my daughter. I'm trying to move here. Okay, and it's an enhancer, and it's nice. It's about 2 inches, maybe a little bit more. There's the rhodochrosite, if I'm pronouncing it right. If I'm not, excuse me. It's a new word for me, actually. I showed those. These are Sabrina glass. They're lovely. These are LERU, I believe. LERU. LERU. With a copyright. These are probably in. They have some AB on them. 50s or late 50s or 60s on these probably. Or later. I'm not really sure. Beautiful Sabrina glass. So look at it. Clips. Signed back there, gold tone. They're nice. This is a set. Let me move that. It's right here. It's lovely. This is a acrylic. This is plastic. It's very light, actually. There's no marking signed on this, but they match. Here, these are wired on here. Wired to the back. It's the construction of it. And there's the earrings match with the necklace. Now on the necklace it has this brass clasp. Double stranded. It's probably like 20 inches or something. I'll measure it if somebody asked me, or when I sell it, when I attempt to sell it. Okay. There's that. And then I have this necklace that is up in the air with me. I hate to say that, but I'm still looking at it. It's vintage. I can't really place. I mean, I'm working on it, and I will. Here's what it looks like. I'll figure it out. I may have to ask somebody. I try to do it myself. There's that. And then when you go to the back, it's definitely got a gold plating over it. And underneath, I believe it's probably brass. But you could see the gold plating, the gold wash over it. Okay. And there's the construction. If anybody wants to give a helping hand. It's well made. There's the back. The front. And you have these links. It's beautiful, actually. Let me make it smaller now. I'm a little close up. Nice. And here's the clasp. The clasp is a spring ring, and you do have a nub on it. It's not like one of the ones without the nub. So, I don't know the dating on this. This is possibly Art Deco. I don't know. Art Nouveau. Edwardian. What? I'm trying. I will figure it out at some point, okay? If somebody has an idea and they want to shoot it out at me, go ahead. I'm welcome to that. Each piece is linked together, and they're pretty well made. As you can see, the kind of like, here's up top. You have some leaves up here, and then you go down and you have these like designs on it. It's pretty nice. It's got a gold wash over it. I think it's like brass underneath. I believe I see a little verdigris. Yeah, I need to clean that. I'll get that out. I can easily clean this necklace. I will use a little vinegar and then I'll wash it in some soap. But it's very lovely, and it's definitely got a gold wash on it. I can tell by the way it looks, but I'm not really certain exactly the dating on it. I'm figuring it out. I have these two necklaces. They are very long. Got look how long this is. I think they look nice like that, actually. And I have two pairs of earrings. So, I'm not going to take them off or anything. They're really long. These are beautiful. These are odd shaped compared to what they normally are. You have like these rigidy disc, and they're wired on here. And with a little cap over the back. They look more modern in that sense of, and they have AB in them. So, I know these are like late 50s or 60s. You know what I mean? They're beautiful though. And these are screwbacks. These are wired on with thread, on metal with thread. You know, if they were plastic and thread, I would get excited. War period, possibly Haskell. I would be very excited and really thinking possibly they were, but I don't think so with that doesn't make sense, you know what I mean? I mean, not according to what I've read. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I haven't held tons of it, so how would I know? But that's my guess. I don't believe it is. Like I said, if it was plastic, I would think it was, you know. But anyways, these are screwbacks. Vintage. Beautiful. And I have beautiful, this is strung on silk necklace. There's the clasp. It's a box inside, you know, box clasp. And then I had the beautiful AB glass right here. And then the earrings. They kind of match. Oh, they do match, actually. Match well enough. And I have the two bracelets that could go with that lovely necklace. I'm still looking at it. I mean, Whitby Jet, I don't know. Well, whatever. There we have it. It'll still be coming. It'll be sold as glass if I'm up in the air at it, okay? That's how it is. Anybody has any input they want to give me or sees anything they want that I can sell without having to look at further, email me. I have two necklaces, too. Let me not forget this. That's the Weiss. I showed this. I think they look good together. This is signed G-A-Y-E, Gay. I think, or wait, not Gay. By G-A-L-E, Gale, or Gaily, G-A-L-E, with a crown over it. Let me show it to you. I showed this in a haul video, but just again. God. It's beautiful. It's nice. Clear rhinestone. There's some of the vets there. They're fully pronged. I still J-hook, and same thing with the lovely Weiss that's hanging here. Anyways, two rhinestone necklaces. We are during the holidays. This one is a 1950s or 60s, and the Weiss is probably around the same time. Okay, so that's the jewelry that I've picked out so far that I will bring. There will be other jewelry as well. So I will be on at 9 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, Wednesday, December the 14th. I hope you can join me, even just stop in and say hello if you're in jewelry jail. Or don't, see anything in particular you think you'd want. You can still stop in and say hello. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Have a lovely day, and I will talk to everybody tomorrow evening.